And where in the town is Greg Moss? We are again at the home of iTech Fitness. Let me introduce you to Andrea O. Andrea, thanks for getting up early.
Not a problem.
I appreciate it. All right, now this is really wild. This is actually the first time I've seen this.
Well, I'm glad.
And this whole system is called the Xrkade. Now, when I first walked in, I'm thinking, all right, this is a machine. It's a product that you make, and you're like rolling your eyes. It's really more than that, right? Tell me.
Well, it definitely is. It's really the reinvention of play. You know, when you were in the park, in the park when you were young and you're just playing and there's no right or wrong way to play?
Right.
Well, that's exactly what it is here at the Xrkade, except for the new generation, the technology generation.
So it's right about the environment. You're bringing all these kind of cool high-tech machines into this environment and
you betcha.
Putting them together in ways we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
All right. Best way to do that, let's demonstrate it, okay?
Exactly.
So this machine, part of the environment, is called what again?
This is the iDance.
The iDance.
So if you're familiar with the Dance Revolution.
Oh, sure.
Okay, this is like the next generation to it. We've got Austin here, who's
Austin,
also
you ready, buddy?
gotten up with us this morning.
Is this the easier one or is this the easier one?
This is the easier one. So he's center stage,
right,
okay?
Center stage for me.
So now, what you're going to do is you want to step on the arrows. As the arrows match at the top, you want to match
Let's try it out.
Okay.
All right. Now, how did you guys come up with this idea, by the way?
Well, you know what, Lenny Lowenstein, who's our director of Xrkade,
do I go
CEO.
now? Oh yeah. Here we go. And then I go up and down. He used to work for 24-hour fitness. Am I doing all right? No, I'm
He's
not.
From 24-hour fitness.
Right.
And he saw with his background that there was that missing generation.
Yeah, well, I'm missing it, that's for sure.
Now, he's also got 5 kids, too, so he's seen how a lot of video games are spending a lot more time at home. Here, you might as well get a little bit of fitness at the same time as you're having a good time and laughing with your friends.
I feel like I'm the Lord of the Dance. This is not doing too well. All right, if you can't handle this, this is called this is another one of these.
Over here, you keep on going, Austin.
All right, go, Austin.
Okay, so here's a little bit, slowing it down a little bit.
Oh, let's do that, yeah.
This is the espresso bike.
And they're into the environment as well, right?
Well, instead of just sitting on a bike and watching TV or reading a book and not really being involved in it, now they're engaged in the game. Here we've got Paul. Oh, he just finished his game, and look at all those scores that he got.
Well, this is cool.
Well, what you're doing is you're actually in the course. Now here, as you're going up the hill, you feel the resistance. As you turn a corner, you turn the corner. As in this game over here, as you've got dragons and coins, you got to collect your coins, collect your points. Well, so you're playing a game, you become the game.
And that's the whole point. All right, coming up next half hour, we're going to talk more about who is using this. We are at a company called iTech Fitness, and this is Andrea. Oh, this is an amazing place.
Well, it's not a bad place to hang out.
When I first heard about this, I didn't quite get the concept. You know, this is the Xrkade.
Yes.
And it really is a different way of thinking about how to get in shape. Explain a little bit about that.
Well, you know, instead of, although our motto is making fitness fun, it's really making fun a little bit of fit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not about tricking somebody into getting exercise. It's more, letting them have fun and socialize and, interact with other people, but they happen to sweat and get their muscles feeling it and their body feeling it a little bit too.
You're not only using this in professional workout facilities right now, but schools are using this. And we can tell these young guys here love it. What are they playing right now? This is dodgeball?
Well, this is dodgeball, so it sounds like old school is new school again kind of thing. Where, dodgeball, jump rope, pong, tennis, all those other things where now you've got a pressurized floor where it feels where you're at. I mean, it's not that it feels where they're at. It's chasing after them.
It's amazing. So you're taking existing technology, tweaking it a little bit, and then taking it in places we haven't seen.
Exactly, but not on top of that. I mean, our research and development team is creating even newer products and technologies because we learn so much from our facilities and from what the participants want and what facilities like.
Let's take a look at this right here. What is this guy doing?
Well, this one right here, this is the dogfight flight simulator.
So you have to pedal power?
Yeah, pedal power actually gets those propellers going, and what he's doing is he's actually maneuvering through the sky as he's going. He feels a wind coming in his hair, and he's trying to shoot down those balloons, yes.
So you've got this in health clubs, as I mentioned, one up in Fort Collins here in Colorado.
You betcha.
And schools. I know you're working in California.
Yes, so we have a partnership with the state of California and the Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sport, where we're putting Xrkades in schools, and schools are winning them for being physically fit in those challenges. It's like the President's Challenge.
How much would a small kind of starter system cost me for like a school or something like that? We mentioned about $50,000 would get me what?
$50,000 will get you a lot.
Yeah.
It will get you a lot. It'll also create this design, the cool feel, but also it's the programming. It's how we create, that fun experience that gets these guys having fun, challenges, contests, activities, and all those things that, that it takes you beyond just the game.
All right, I'm going to have you step over my cord real quickly here, all right?
Sure.
So, in next half hour, we'll talk more about another different thing. Hey, can I step in here for you, my friend?
Right.
All right, here we go. So, Susie, I'm going to toss to you, and we're going to have more on this coming up next half hour.
So it's coming.
Oh, it's coming in 3, 2, 1. Susie, bring it on.
Yeah. I want to
What do you
see you
think?
bust a move, Greg.
Well, you didn't see me last half hour, did you? I busted something, but it wasn't a move. There it is, right there. Really about making fitness more fun, as you said, by taking these electronic games that are already on the market and packaging them in such a way that you haven't seen before. This is my good friend Bill, who's getting a little workout here with boxing. How you doing there, Bill? You doing all right?
Doing all right.
How's that, huh? You don't like the game? I'll take you out, buddy. You understand? I'm just kidding. We're going to talk more about how this whole system works and how they're really breaking some new ground in just a minute. You don't take it personally. Once again, we're in the town as Greg Moss. We're trying to get in shape, have a little fun at the same time. Andrea O is with iTech Fitness. And again, how did the guys that come up with this idea? They were working for 24-hour fitness, right?
24-hour
kind of a
fitness.
traditional gym.
Very traditional, you know, the free weights, the selectorized equipment, the cardio, the treadmill. But when you walk down in any fitness club, you're going down the cardio room, who's smiling?
Yeah.
Who's laughing? You know, maybe they catch a little bit of Seinfeld, but that's the only time you see a chuckle. But all of a sudden they're looking at it going, there has to be another way. There's that gamer generation that ages 8 to 40 where how can we find something that's new and exciting for them?
And these guys are the gamer generation. This is Austin and Paul who've
You
been hanging out.
betcha.
Paul, you've been breaking a little sweat there, my friend. What game are they on right now? They're
This is the
doing a
game
little
bike,
motocross? Okay.
where here, any game that you've got acceleration, like your motorcycle,
Yeah.
your ATVs, your cycling, your cars, where their legs are the acceleration. The faster their legs go, the faster they go on the screen. So they're steering with their arms, they're moving with their legs, where it's like you're in the game. You're there, you're that driver, you're that person right on the bike.
Let's you and I get on the snowboards here
Sure.
right now.
This is the Xrkade here right now, where it's your simulation snowboard skateboard.
Okay.
So you want to stand on it
Can I
with your...
stop? Can I stand on now?
You betcha.
Okay, just like this?
You
Okay.
bet. We're going to start the
Whoa.
game.
All
You're
right.
the player on the right. I'm the one on the left. So you want to take little taps of the toes.
Whoa, just like that?
You betcha.
There you go. So the whole point of this is to forget about your working out, right?
Exactly. Right now you are a snowboarder. You are snowboarding.
I am in it.
It blurs virtual and reality. So it's like, if you didn't think you could, why not try it out? Because you know what? You're using the same movements as you're really on the hill.
Yeah. You're using this in professional health clubs now. You've got one up in Fort Collins.
You betcha.
And you've also got some schools that are using it. What's the reaction of people doing this?
You can't walk into this room without smiling. And the time flies, you don't realize how long you're out there, but in the end, you have a great time, you're making friends, you're doing something new.
You got some air.
You betcha. It's the next challenge to the game. So it goes beyond the games at home, it's that next level.
So what's the future hold for this company? I know your CEO is at Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas
Yeah.
right now, talking to some software developers.
You betcha.
Where's this go from here?
You know what? The
Whoa.
sky is the limit, because this is, right now it's making lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
Now the technology is going so far in that, where one day, no controllers. It's just you in the game.
You in the game
You
and
in
get
the
in shape
game.
at the same time.
You betcha.
I feel in shape, Andrea. Thank
Well,
you.
good job.
Did I beat you? See how competitive this is?
No.
Oh.